Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be focusing on doing a few things. I want to add an animation when you breed the fish, give the fish a breed time so it just doesn't instantly happen. I want to tweak this inventory for the fish a little bit. So if it's shiny, it'll show a star. If it was a fish that you bred, then it'll show up here. And I don't know, maybe add some more stuff into the menu. And probably lots of other cool things. So let's get right into it. So I started off with some visuals because just give it up, guys. You're a sucker for visual effects. I mean, look at this. Ooh. But then I added these. Ooh. Yup. The particle's color changes if you spawned a shiny version. And I think that's a really good touch. And also I added a red star on top if the fish is shiny. Because as Colonel Sanders once said,
Big star, big rank. Eat more chicken.
make you grow muscle, make you strong, eat more beef. Okay, Colonel Sanders, you are one weird. And I also added so that only adults will show up in here, and this is not an adult, so say no to felony, you know what I'm saying, bros? And also, this is very confusing. Why can you break up yourself? That's interesting. How lonely are you? And I also added a shiny version for the blue snapper and the minnow. Because of, again, visuals, my guys. And then I added this breed timer, but it's obviously going to be longer than 5 seconds. And right now there's a lot of errors with it that I need to fix. For one, while it's counting down and you exit out, it'll actually freeze the timer. And while the timer is freeze, you could just breed it again. The timer resets every time you hit breed again, and while it says move fish, you could literally place more fish in there. There's so many errors. I need to fix them all, so I'll do that right now. And just as I said, I added this curtain animation and the countdown timer for hatching the fish. And when the countdown reaches 0, it opens up and you get your fish. Cool. But right now I kind of think that the curtain animation is a little bit cheesy. I don't know, it's pretty crappy. And don't mind this abort button. Yeah, it's there. I don't want to give my opinion on it, but it just says abort, okay? Leave it be. It says abort. It also says break up. I never said this was a sweet game. It's pretty cruel if you ask me. But come on, guys. It's just fish. You could abort fish whenever, like, let it go, guys. It's fine. Let's just get to the next part of the video. Alright, guys, can we just take a moment to look at the script that is behind just breeding? Just breeding. Look at this. Scroll down, 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 down. No, it doesn't stop. Just keep going down, down, down. 350 lines of code. Another script, same deal. Down, down, down. Another 120 lines of code. Now, all this code is just super intertwined with each other. It sounds complicated, but coding is just often doing things one line at a time. So it looks daunting, but it's not really that daunting at all. This is actually pretty simple stuff here. And I've learned a handful of things by writing this code, so that's pretty cool. And I also made a boolean for breed state UI, and I did that with this boolean right here. Wait, you don't know what's a boolean? You don't know how to code? Oh, I'm just joking. Okay, I guess it's my fault you're confused, because I just realized last video because I watched some people react to my video and it looked like this. And then I said something about code. Put your hands down! Every time I started talking about code, they looked like they were forging the savannah desert. Like, huh? Because people in the desert are lost. And so are people when I talk about code. I mean, they look like Christopher Columbus traveling across the ocean. Like,
where am I? I'm so lost.
but you get the point. I'm just trying to say everyone's just super lost when I say anything about code. I don't know. I guess that's why it's called code, but I don't know. But I'll just start showing less code. And then I added this text that displays the time left until the fish is an adult. And I don't know why, but this was just a lot harder than it needed to be. Oh, and it also doesn't display seconds, because you're not going to sit here and watch every second unless you're really that eager. And all this code just to make a text display the time left until it's an adult. Now, I don't know why it's so long. Maybe I just don't have a good way of going about doing it. But it's done now and it works just fine. But it is a little cost performant, but I don't really know how to fix that. So alright, so I fixed it that whenever you try to sell fish, it would even sell locked fish. So now if you lock a fish, and then you go to sell the fish, it only sells the unlocked fish. Because I would imagine if someone locked their precious fish and they came here and tried to sell the other fish, and boom, it is gone. And I also updated the UI a little bit in the store, so now it shows how long it takes for the fish to grow. That's pretty cool. And I also added, whenever you buy a fish, you can spawn it anywhere in the tank instead of just the center. Before I had it where you could only spawn in the center, so now I could just tap anywhere and it doesn't buy anything. But when I actually select the fish, it starts buying. I didn't have that in the past, and it was just on all the time, and I kept accidentally buying fish, which was just aggravating. So I fixed that. Because I fix everything. Because I'm smart, bro. Yeah, don't mess with me. Beak brain. But yeah, I also improved performance because I had it where it was updating the fish's age 60 times a second, and also updating the slider 60 times a second. So I did that so that it only updates it once when you open the fish's menu, which is way more performant because I have 5 if statements in here and 4 initialized variables. Now just stick with me here. So I had 4 initializers and 5 if statements. Now before, I had it where it was initializing these 60 times a second and initializing each and every one of these if statements also 60 times a second. Now that was just really bad on performance, so I changed that. Cool. Yep-a-do-do-day. Yeah. Alright guys, the video ends here because the video is just getting way too long. So I broke up this video into 2 parts for you out there who just need a break from those pesky 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So in the next video, I'm going to be adding a chest right here, and I'm also going to be adding a couple of animations, an animation in here, and also for the treasure chest. So be a maverick, sub to PewDiePie. Oh yeah, and please subscribe to me too, because if you liked my content, just leave something positive here on the channel. And with that being said, go check out the next video.